Alright, welcome back for another episode of Magic Farm 2. I'm going to kick this episode off by doing a few little crafting things around the house here. I got this other pickaxe leveled up to master and it got a haste boost. Did not get looting or whatever, silk touch. So I got two of them. Neither of them have any looting or silk touch on it. So what I want to do is put silk touch on this guy because he's actually a little bit slower than this one. And I'm going to put some lapis on here to get us a little bit of, not looting, fortune on there. The other thing is I need some more alumite to repair these up, and that's my last piece of obsidian. And it's not simple to, well, it's easy to double this because you need 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian, but I only have 1 obsidian. I could cut this in half, blah, 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 whatever. Long story short, what I'm going to do is go down here, use up some of this lava, and I'll shortly be fixing this whole lava problem. But we're going to put that guy there, we're going to put this into output mode, and that's going to fill up the lava inventory here. I'm going to switch this guy over to obsidian mode, and once I give it some room, it's going to use up a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, and it's going to make a nice lovely piece of obsidian. So I'm going to let it just drain out all the lava out of that tank, and we've got plenty of stone anyway, so it really doesn't need to be doing stone for the moment, so we'll just leave it down there. Okay, so let's put this in here and get some more alumite. What do I need from here? I think I may have all the stuff. Well, I can do the crafting here. So we're going to need 4 pieces of silky cloth, which is either aluminum brass or gold nuggets surrounded by string. So I've got some string, got some aluminum brass, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm a little low on power again. Oh, am I out? I'm probably out. No? Oh, I turned it back off. Got that backwards. Any rate, and now if I put this like so, I get a silky jewel with one of my 2 emeralds, and I should be able to put that on the pickaxe and get some silk touch. I'm also going to go ahead and make these lapis into block form because it's much faster to add them that way. So if I take this guy, he's got 3 modifiers remaining. He's got some speed, he's got some reinforcements. Add this. Oh, interesting. So it's replacing one of the speed modifiers. Oh, that's okay. I mean, silk touch, it doesn't have to be all that fast. But it's interesting that it replaces that. So it replaces one of the redstone modifiers, making it slower, and it takes up one of my modifiers. Huh. I just want to look at it on the other one. I don't believe I'm going to do this one. But so this has 3 speed haste modifiers. Yeah, and that doesn't show that it makes it slower, but it does, because it goes from 16 down to 13 somehow. Weird. I don't quite understand the tweaks there, apparently. But, so, bam. Okay, silk touch pickaxe. And one of the main reasons I want to do that, again, is for redstone. Or, if you silk touch redstone ore, you can right click and you can find out that if you pulverize it, you'll get 6 redstone. So that's as many, if not more, than you get on average from mining it normally, and you have a 25% chance of getting cinnabar. Cinnabar, if you right click it, you can see 1 piece of cinnabar plus different ores gives you 3 ores instead of 2 like you would get in a pulverizer, and bonuses, right? So in particular, where's the shiny? Oh, here, there we go, this one. In particular, you get 3 ferrous instead of 2, like from a pulverizer, and you have a 100% chance of the shiny ingot, which again we need for Tesseracts and some other stuff. So having some of this cinnabar on hand is quite useful, and the best way to get it is to pulverize redstone, and to do that you have to have a Silk Touch pickaxe. So there we go. I am going to throw some lapis on here, which is going to give me the luck. So you see the little luck guy there. And what that, of course, means is looting, or fortune, actually. Doesn't say fortune yet. I guess we're not to fortune 1 level? I'm not sure. Yeah, so this takes a lot to get all the way up to fortune 3. But we ought to at least get fortune 1 on here. With a stack, don't you think? Well, it says luck. It says it's got lapis on it. It does not say it's got fortune. Because here, so this guy says luck and looting 2, and he's got 230. All right, well, let's. I don't have a lot more lapis, but let me grab a little more lapis here. I'm gonna have to go get some more, obviously, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to find. And in vanilla, it's pretty much worthless, but obviously here it's not. I would have thought we'd have fortune 1 at least by now. I don't know what the numbers are. Maybe they've increased it, so you have to get it up to like 100 or something to get looting 1 or fortune 1. Yeah, now you see where I made the block form last time. So otherwise, just a ton of time. So 88. Well, that's going to be it for now. So we got a little bit of luck on it. It doesn't look like it's going to claim that we've got fortune on it, but if we don't, we should be pretty close. I'll get some more, I'll get a little more lapis and crank that up to 100 here after a bit and see how we get that. Alright, so let's get my portable tank back. I get it? Yes. And we can grab the 12 obsidian out of here, and obviously it did not, or used up all of our lava, but that'll be good for the moment. I think that's about what I want to do for right now, just a few little upgrades, and I think the next on the list is to go work on getting a steady supply of lava and making some ender tanks, or ender pumps, and some tesseracts. The Tesseracts are going to require some extra machines, so yeah, so we'll be doing a little more crafting here shortly. But let me get some stuff kind of situated before I just dive right into that and waste a bunch of time on stuff that I don't have handy, and ready to go. So I'll be back in a few, and we'll get back to crafting. See you then. And look at me, I'm on a boat. Yeah. So I'm out boating around at night here and scanning a few ore nodes. Unfortunately, I can't scan them while I'm in the boat because it just says boat. But I can see them, and then I can jump out, and it seems to throw me quite a ways from the boat for some reason. And water chaos 41. I presume they'll both end up at the same size. Hello. Boat, are you there? My boat seems to be broken. Water chaos 41, was it? I think so. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, my boat is not responding. Let's try another boat. There. Dumb broken boat. Any rate, I was just going to show, I kind of did a little, here's the house. Oh, he's closer than I thought. Alright, let's move on. So here's the house, and I went east through quite a bit of Sacred Springs and up this way. Obviously you can see my trail of aura nodes that I've been marking. And then I jumped in a boat and went out and came back down this way. I'm actually hoping to find a desert because I need a couple of burning essence and burning essence, what is it called? Sure, burning essence. The thing that you get from blaze rods. Alright, now I can't remember. Is that really right? Blaze powder there, that's better. Blaze powder. Okay, that is a, I don't know, I call it the world tree, but there are these humongous trees that come in from Natura. I think it's Natura that does those, pretty sure. And they're pretty cool, but I don't think there's anything particularly special about them, like dungeons or anything, just that they're huge and really cool, pretty much. So at any rate, yeah, we've got Sacred Springs, we've got more jungle way up here to the right, we've got, whatever this is, brushland or whatever, a little bit of plains down here, so that was a nice little find, and I did see there was a couple horses there. And I thought I'd just kick in for a minute. I'm kind of out, hanging out in the boat, late at night here. So stuff is spawning, obviously, but being in a boat at night is usually a pretty I want to say safe, but then I want to think that something horrible will happen if I say that. Usually a pretty good place to be. What do we got here? That looks like a big water node, maybe? And apparently I took that off. Come on, back up. Okay, so it's a normal node, so it's not actually a tainted node, but it's got water and the taint aspect in it. Interesting. So we'll just mark that. Forget 59? Well, I think the water was 59, the taint was smaller, and I'm not sure that this taint would actually, 57. No, it is increasing, it's up to 30. Okay, we'll just mark it as 57. Now normally when you recharge your wand, you can't recharge from the compound aspects, you want the primals, so you want water or earth or whatever, you don't want taint or, you know, magic, what is it, Percancio, or anything that is made up of multiples you typically can't charge from, but there is a way to do that. Spider, zombie, I'd like to scan you, you look interesting. Order, fire, earth, or water, or whatever that was. Alright, let's just get out of here. Take care of you in a big hurry. Oh yes, knockback. Yes, thank you, knockback. That's what I wanted. So one reason I'm scanning these, even though I can see it without, is I get research points for everyone. So fire, water, ordo, 32-ish. Oh, there's a fire zombie. Come on out here, buddy. That could be fun. No? Alright. Can I hit him and not the boat? Yes. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Fire, water, ordo 32. And moving on. So yeah, I can see another one. I thought I saw even another one. And look, more cherry blossom forest. I'll come back maybe in a minute for those nodes. Let's take a look in here. See if we can find any silverwoods. Actually, I can just look on the mini-map to some extent. Ooh, extreme hills? Nice. Normally that's where I would go to find emeralds. And I read on Biomes of Plenty, oh, there's a silverwood right down here. I read on the Biomes of Plenty page that you're supposed to be able to find it under pretty much any forest biome. And I'm going to end up killing a pure note again. I always hate doing that, kinda. But again, it's pretty far from the house, and I'm not gonna be down here doing much else. Alright, access stream, go! Yay! Now, since these are all connected, I probably have to take these down too. Oh boy, lots of them. And that's a big one, apparently. Yeah, if they're too close together, right, so that actually cut this tree down, because they were so close together they were sort of connected to each other. But look at that, man. Look at all the leaves fall. That's what you gotta love about the old access stream. Okay, so let me explore a little more. I'll check out this Extreme Hills area. Yeah, I didn't want to do too much exploration on camera, but also didn't want to just be like, hey, look, I explored the entire map without you. So I don't know. You guys tell me if you want me to do more or less, or if this is cool. Whatever. I heard a zombie or something. Anyway. That may be the only silverwood tree here. I don't see any others. Yeah, I still need to, still would like to find a magic forest biome, and I'd still like to find, well, trying to find right now, a desert biome, so that I can find a blaze powder. Of course, I could go back to the nether. I only needed one blaze powder, and I kind of wanted to go exploring anyway, so there you go. Alright, so that's probably it for now. I'll do a little bit more exploring, and I'll cut back in. Anything really exciting or cool pops up. So, see you in a minute. Alright folks, we're back and in the base, and yeah, I really got to solve this power problem quick, because that's all the power I've got left. This is pretty much the end of the coal. There's a little bit more in the system here, but not much. And I don't really want to go digging for a bunch more coal. Oh, it looks like I need to build some more drives here soon too, so I'll get to work on that. So we're out of types on a bunch of these. We're out of bytes on that one. So that one's great. Ran out of types and bytes. That's perfect. So we got a little bit of room left here. We got some types and some room, so we're okay for the moment. At any rate, to get this going, I'm going to need an induction smelter, induction furnace, whatever it is, and a couple of other thermal expansion things. So let me do a little thermal expansion crafting now. Thermal. And we'll get these hooked up here. So we got that, we don't need that. Here we go, induction smelter. So we're gonna need, I shouldn't do it here, I should do it in the crafting terminal. First thing is, do we have any machine blocks? No. Are they called machine blocks still? Machine frame, yeah, that's fine. Do we have any reception coils? We have 4 reception coils, so I don't need to craft those. Probably have some buckets. Yeah, I already got a bucket. So all I gotta do is make some machine frames. Now, I'm gonna want an induction smelter. I'm also gonna make the Magma Crucible and the Fluid Transposer, so we're gonna be using those soon enough. I think that's about all I really need at the moment. Yeah, so let's make, make 3 of these machine frames. Glass, ingots, and iron, because we don't have any steel, which is fine. 1, 2, we're out of glass. Okay, I got some, I did cook up a little more here. That's another reason I wanted to find a desert, is we're out of sand and low on glass, very low on glass. Oops. So let's fill these 2 back in. Alright, and how many did I make? Machine 1. Alright, so there's our 3 machine frames. And I think we have all we need for the induction smelter now. Oh, no, we need Invar. Well, I might have a little bit of Invar in there. Yes, I still have a little bit. Remember, you can make that in dust form if you pulverize, make some dusts, and do it that route. Now with the induction smelter, we're going to be able to actually cook it directly, so that'll be good too. Oh right, this is going to take some nether brick. Okay, so I got to go back to nether. We can either get nether brick directly, or we can get nether rack, which is super easy to get, smelt it up, and then combine 4 of those to get the nether bricks that we need to make this guy. So that's going to have to be on hold. Oh, and it takes a whole leadstone energy cell, which it takes a fair amount of crafting. So let me come back to that one. What does the fluid transposer take? Oh, basically, that's weird. That's almost exactly the same as the induction smelter, right? It's just Invar instead, or glass instead of Invar. Huh. Cool. Alright, so we'll make the fluid transposer now. Yes, thank you very much. NEI, or whatever, still has a problem with glass on this mod pack for some reason. Alright, so we'll do that, and I'm going to have to come back to the Magma Crucible. Well, let me just check. I didn't get... That's 7. Ooh, you know what? I think there's one over here because I was messing with it in this. That's exactly the number we need to make that. Yeah, that was totally planned, right. But obviously we're going to have to go back and get some more. So my thought was just to make kind of a line down the middle here for now, at least. So let me make a little bit of room. And these are going to take more... Oh, I never scanned that. Ooh, scan it. I think I got everything else. No, didn't scan the dynamo. Probably didn't get the fluid ox. Oh, yes I did. Aqueous accumulator, igneous extruder, all the good things. Can't get those. Oh right, since I'm here, I was going to go through this setup real quickly, because I had a bunch of stuff not quite right here when I left this last time. So this one was right. We did want the first slot only, put something in there, and I had changed all these from from back to top, I think it was, but I'd forgotten that I faced them up, so the back is actually facing up. So I did want it on the back and like it was in the first place, and the front of course is facing down. And I had not set all these for first slot only. So I only did that on the first one. I hadn't done the rest of them, so I had to go through and do all that. And finally, if you shift right click with an open hand after you've done that pneumatic servo, again I put in the concentrated essence berry and I made that the whitelist. So it's only going to pull those guys out. It's not going to pull out the stone, which we want to keep in that first slot. And then it all goes upstairs. I can't quite see it because I put the cover on. Come there. And there we go, 56 essence berries. So that's just going to gather up our essence berries for us, and that's all good stuff. Okay, what are we working on here? Oh, yes, we need... Where are you? There you are. Give me your crescent hammer. Actually, my crescent hammer. We're going to need better power than this, because these leadstone conduits can only take 80 energy per tick. If we take a look at here, we hold shift and it says 80 R per tick. We want to go up to the hardened ones, which will do 400, and then eventually we'll go up to the redstone ones, which do 10,000. But the hardened ones, we're going to do that, and the good news is we can upgrade these with an Invar ingot and a little bit of redstone, and, well, upgrade the leadstone ones, right? So I'm going to want to steal these. Now, do I need to pulverize? Oh, they've got an internal buffer. We should be alright. So let me grab that one and that one. And well, I need a third one, so let's grab that. That one's actually okay for the moment because it's only one engine, and that engine can only output 80 per tick. So what I want to do is come here, go to the hardened, doobly bop, do like so, and bam, 3 hardened. I'm going to need a little more than that. So are there more in here? Oh, here they are. Alright, so we'll just throw those in there. And we'll get the other ones upgraded. And then we can put the power back on here. Come on. One of these buttons will do it. That one. On like so. Yeah. Okay. Am I one short? Well, yes, I am, because this guy's here. But I kind of wanted to leave that there. Alright, so let me just put down the machines. And then I'll come back. Well, I kind of want to leave this guy there, because I want the induction smelter to output to it, as well as the furnace. Alright, so there's our two RF, our two nether bricks, and we should now be able to make the Magma Crucible. Oh, gotta make this guy still. Well, that's not hard. I just need one block of redstone and something like so. Redstone, Magma Crucible, leadstone frame. There we go. Here we go. And is this just the frame? Yes, just the frame. Okay, bam. So this guy actually has quite a bit of internal storage. And honestly, I don't have a lot of power right now, and I don't need it. So actually, I am going to knock these. Oops, just one. I wanted the other one. I'm actually not going to power this one yet, because it's going to suck up a lot of power. It's got a whole leadstone energy cell inside of it, basically, and we don't have that kind of power right now. So induction smelter, I'm going to put right here, like so. The Magma Crucible typically goes to the left, and the Fluid Transposer typically goes to the right, because typically you're going to melt things in here like redstone or ender pearls or something, and the default is it outputs to the right. Of course you can change it, but that's no big deal. And then this guy's going to suck in whatever you melted over there and be able to put it into something else for you. And it, by default, inputs from the left, which is where I just put the Magma Crucible. And it can auto-eject and whatever, but I usually don't set that up. So, there we go. So, Induction Smelter is grabbing some power here, and yeah, that's about it for the power, man. I'm going to have to spend the rest of the coal we have and probably go do a little bit of mining. But this gets us a little bit closer to working on the endothermic pump and making the Tesseracts. And we need some of these guys for the Tesseracts. And in particular, the induction smelter will make us some hardened glass, and this will help us melt up ender pearls, and that's probably what I'll be working on next episode, but probably going to go do just a little bit of digging off camera here and try to get a little more coal, because we're out. I may reconsider and build a little tree farm at least, just to have a bunch of charcoal. I don't know. I was going to go straight to lava, but you know, it's kind of the second tier and there's a lot to get to it. So anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll be back next episode to get working on the endothermic pump and the Tesseracts and get some real power going here finally. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the episode, and come back for the next one. See you then.